You are listening and watching to a very special podcast. Hey guys, we're going to continue more on Chloe Birchhart's point of view, so I hope you guys like it. The news hit hard. Silver Eden had disappeared from Evermore. Her whereabouts are unknown, but the group decided to go look for her. During their search, Barrera had Silver's journal in hand, and she was surprised that she was writing stories about the rest of them. It's quite shocking, really. Barnaby was pretty curious, especially Chloe and the others. You mind if I read it? Barnaby asked. Wait until I'm done, okay? Man, this is getting good. Burr remarked. Soon, when she was done, others could look at it. They were pretty amazed to see Silver was pretty much of a good writer. The vocabulary, the words being written down, it was like a work of art. But their curiosity got the best of them when they found out about a crush Silver had. They believed maybe Luna might have revealed that, but nobody really knew that it was all true. Could it be that Silver Eden does have a crush on somebody by the name of Noah? The gang decided to split up. Chloe's team split up too. It looked like Armin wanted to get to know more of Barnaby. Barnaby was pretty surprised by this, but he was alright with it. While walking about, Armin seemed to be saying to himself, "We are the prey, and they are the hunters. But they are the prey, and we are the hunters." He sounds kind of schizophrenic. Barnaby came beside him. "Did you say something?" he asked. "What do you think I said? You think I was talking to myself?" Armin asked. "Well, your behavior is acting a little bit strange." "Yeah. I'm no longer the prey. I am the hunter." "What does that mean?" "Did I ever tell you about my life?" Armin asked. "Not really. But Chloe did tell me you came from a place where monsters ruled the world." "Your world?" Barnaby asked. "Yes." You can't imagine how much pain I've been in, and how much burden in my heart. So many things I wish I could have taken back," Armin said. "Hey, maybe you should sit down. You don't look so good," Barnaby remarked. "Fine," Armin said. He was still acting weird. Barnaby felt a little bit deja vu. Then he remembered his childhood and the way he used to be. It's just like how I was. Armin felt bad for being weird. "I'm sorry." "It's alright. It's just you seemed a little bit troubled." The monsters that I've been seeing, beasts, killings, it's just like back at home. This is a lot different. Armin said, "You faced stuff like this before?" "Yes." "In my world, 100 years ago, the Titans came and slaughtered everybody. Eaten people as a way to survive. And the population of humanity was almost extinct. But then a few years later, the walls were kept around them so the Titans wouldn't come and kill us all. But then one day, Armin decided to keep quiet, but Barnaby was curious. What happened? Can you tell me?" he asked. Armin looked shaken. His eyes looked away. But then he looked back and said, "It's really scary." Armin warned. "Is it? It's frightening. Unbearable. Unspeakable," Armin said. "Tell me anyway," Barnaby urged. So Armin began. He began to visualize it. "In my world, 5 years ago, I was 10 years old, the same age as Aaron. Mikasa, she was about 12 at the time. There was this earthquake that made everyone jump. And the giant, peering over the wall, kicked it open, and the Titans came. Devouring everybody. People escaping. People didn't want to die. They didn't want to be eaten. They didn't want to be..." Armin started ranting on and on like a madman. Then he remembered when his squad was eaten, and he thought Aaron was part of that. Armin was really ranting on and on until he found himself in a memory where he just sat there and he was weeping until he saw someone approaching. Someone. His best friend. One of his best friends. Mikasa Ackerman. "Armin! Armin!" Mikasa called out. Then her voice got somehow deeper. "Armin! Armin! 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 Armin!" Barnaby was saying, shaking Armin. Armin snapped out of it. "Sorry. Did you say Titans? Giants are called Titans. These were not the ones that you would hear about. I remember Chloe asking me if I knew the story of Jack and the Beanstalk. It was a fairy tale. It was about a little boy, magic beans, and a giant who lived up in a castle from the beanstalk. Kind of a ridiculous story, as if Titans could talk. But there's been rumors, but nothing proof yet. Except for that girl, Katrina. Armin said, yeah. Barnaby agreed. Why were you and her giving each other some sort of eye contact? I've seen her before, Barnaby remarked. You have? When was this? Remember when I was with this judge? What was his name? Yuri Petrov? Yeah, that's it. Armin suddenly recalled. Wait, that girl in disguise. Girl? Disguise? I recognize Katrina. She must have worn something. And you've seen her before? Yes, I have. During the time when we were trying to shut off the bombs, I noticed I've seen her around. I've seen her all the time. But today she was just looking around. She didn't see me, but I saw her. And I watched her as she was frantically looking around. She acted really strange, Armin said. He was clutching his head. Yes, I remember. Her name is Katrina Salvatore. You mean it's not Sophia Garrett? No. If that was her real name, I would have known. But I know that name. And that girl. She's Barrett Devlin's half-sister, Armin said. Barnaby felt like as if the air was leaving him breathless. The oxygen felt like carbon dioxide, like it was suffocating him. No. You gotta be kidding. I thought Barrera was making that up. No, they're actually half-sisters. She told me that, and she told Aaron, and she told Mikasa. She told the three of us. We tried to convince her, but she kept saying, that's my sister, that's my sister, she's my half-sister. I'm sorry. What's gotten into you today? Is it because of Silver? Barnaby asked. Never seen Armin like this. Girls like Luna? I can't believe she would do something like that. Doing that to a poor girl and all that she worked on. And now Silver's gone missing. I know Silver. She's a good person, a good girl. The first time we met, she knew my name, my complete name. I hardly ever met her, and yet she was really nice to me, really sweet. I never seen a girl like that be nice to anyone, except for Mikasa. Yeah, Silver's pretty amazing. She was kind of shy when she first met me. Oh yeah, she's pretty shy too, Armin said. We gotta keep looking. We're not gonna stop looking until we find her, Armin said, and the two of them continued their search, knowing what the heck might happen if they went a little deeper. Thank you for listening and watching. See you next time. Bye-bye.